Oh, excuse me. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
What's your name?
Sophia.
Sophia. Where you from?
Born in Moscow.
Moscow.
Yes.
What are you doing in Miami?
Um, just trying to do some stuff.
Trying to do. Really?
So you've been working out and you've been dressing well and your ass been fucking, I don't know, you've been taking care of your grooming and all of that. You've been watching Matt FitxFearless videos and Austin Dunham and all them stuff is cold, et cetera, all these dudes that have been telling you how to do this shit. And you still not getting girls, this one for you. All right. Especially if you're a handsome dude. If you handsome and for some reason you just feel like, you don't get why girls is not really feeling you like that, you know, I'm gonna give you a little bit of game, just some insight. Feel me? So what I learned is I've been lame, me personally, I've been lame most of my life. It took me only recently, a couple of years, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, to really kind of understand, how to be more than just the looks. And what I learned is that you can get pretty far with your looks. You can pretty much like make a woman attracted to you, but then you start opening your mouth, and if the things that are coming out of your mouth is not pause, if the things that are coming out of your mouth is not as enticing or attractive like the way that you look, then you turning it off. And turning her off is different than her not being attracted to you at all. It's a different kind of vibe. When a girl don't find you attractive, it don't hurt as bad as if a girl finds you attractive and then you just drop the ball. And most handsome dudes, they just be dropping the ball. So this is not about you having like perfect eyebrows and you making sure that you groomed and have a, good clothes and a good cologne and all of that. That's all important, sure. That's all gonna, attract in other ways, but we gotta work on the things that are coming out of your mouth. Pause. You know what's crazy is I feel like most dudes, we just be overthinking. We just overthinkers, especially if you haven't been used to this. If you haven't been used to getting not just pretty girls, but your type. If you're not used to getting your type, then you just get into this overthinking kind of vibe because I don't know, you feel like it's not easy to get your type for whatever reason. So what I find is two things specifically, especially why girls may find you attractive, but they may just not be feeling you for whatever reason, or maybe not making it outwardly known. One is there's a stigma around girls being considered easy. And if dudes that are attractive like you have taken them for granted in some way, shape, or form, then, she got trauma, and that trauma is she's just translating that, through the conversations and the way that she connect with you. That makes sense. So, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, basically is what I'm trying to say. Outside of that, you may not realize how you may not know you. You might not know yourself. Like you may not really believe that you have a lot to offer in the conversation. So you're gonna say what some random dating coach told your ass to say, and then it's gonna sound like a script. She gonna hear the script, and because some YouTuber that you watch got millions of views, millions of men are saying the same exact thing to all of these girls. So if you're saying something that someone told you to say on one of these videos, stop, because more than likely you're saying the same thing the other dude said, and she heard it before. Don't say no things like "I think you're so beautiful" or whatever the case may be, but don't don't do what these dudes be typically doing. You see them in these little infield videos where they talk to the girl and it never goes good, even though they telling you all this game about how to look good and have muscles and woody woo and all of that. But then you see them talk to the girl and the girl's not really feeling them, or the way that they talk is mad robotic, and you could tell there's a script or there's no interest. And part of the reason why they doing that is because they never learned how to just be themselves, which is your tip is, yo, be yourself, yo. Now, I know that's cliche, but the more you act like someone else, the more of yourself is going to be in contradiction. And then all that's going to happen is you're going to freeze. You're going to freeze when you're trying to figure out another thing to talk about, you're gonna freeze because you're not thinking organically. You're not thinking genuinely what your own personal thoughts are. And girls, they intuition is so crazy, bro. Their intuition is stupid. Like it's ridiculous because they have no choice. It's a survival instinct that they got. That intuition that they have is like the equivalent of how strong you are in comparison. They could pick up on when you're not being yourself. And if you're not being yourself, it's because you don't love yourself. And they could pick up on a dude that don't love themselves. Why would I fuck with a dude that don't even fuck with himself? So you got to be yourself. That's the main thing, especially if you're a handsome dude. You're already handsome. You already went to the gym and got the muscles. You already got the nice job, if that's the case. If you don't, just going straight off of looks, if you already look the part, you got to know that shit. Like, what were you being so scary for? And I promise you, I've been the same way. So this comes with practice as well. You're not going to get it right away. You got to get comfortable talking to your type. Always go to your type too, by the way. Don't just go to any girl because you're going to be mad comfortable talking to a girl. Unless you want to, like, learn what that feels like being yourself. So then if that's the case, just talk to your homies and just mentally, write down, how you felt when you're talking to girls that you're not attracted to. Do the same. But you want to get more comfortable talking to the girls that you do like so you get used to it. We see these dudes on they.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. You just moved here?
Kind of.
Where you heading to now?
I was actually gonna go to the mall.
Okay.
Yeah.
You seem like a cool person.
Yeah.
Well, we should hang out.
I have a boyfriend.
Okay.
Wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Trying to process like what's the next thing that I'm gonna say. These filler things that we be doing. We be doing oh wows and shit, apparently, because we need an extra couple of seconds for our brain to process another question that I read in an e-date book or on another YouTube video. You gotta have organic conversation. Yo, don't be like, yo, hi, how are you doing? My name is, what's your name? Where you from? ASL ass motherfucker. It's Yahoo Mail, yo. That's Yahoo Mail type chat. That's like ASL, like age, sex, live, where you from? What are you doing today? Like, yo, you want to be genuine. If you saw your boy or your homegirl or your sister or someone that you're not attracted to, what would you say in that instant? Like someone you really rock with. Because really what it is, you got to be entertaining. You got to be funny. You got to be charmer. You have to be an experience. That's the takeaway. We're going to finish this video right after this. That's the takeaway. You have to be an experience. Not just good looking. Good looking, handsome dude, that's an experience in itself, but that fades away mad fast, especially if it's a good, bad looking girl. Because she used to looking at handsome men. She's used to handsome men being on her like that. So, for sure, you want to be an experience. What an experience is something she's not used to. So don't talk like them dudes that's telling you to talk like this. They used to, like, it's not going to work for the ones that you like. It's going to work sometimes because you look good. You can damn near say whatever you want. But for the baddies, you're going to have to do a little bit more work, my boy. And what you're going to have to do, whatever your version of an experience is. But the first thing I would do is I would go up to girls and start talking to them. Start talking to my type. And bomb. Don't worry about getting her number. Just worry about getting comfortable talking, and that's it. I'm telling you, bro. These YouTube channels. I used to watch them religiously. Not really because I was trying to pick up on game, but I was always just curious about other people's the way that they move and the fact that they sharing that. I thought that was ill, but. You're not going bad, girl, if you start doing whatever they're doing. Do that instead. Be yourself. Get comfortable talking to girls that you actually like, and take care of the handsome shit, and continue to do that. But then also you want to create an experience. Done.